You've been an amazing partner in this journey, and you've really helped me so much, and I'm so grateful. I think that when we started, and I was really struggling with a bunch of different things and different, you know, different things ending, and it was just sort of like cascaded and was overwhelming, and so many people speak so highly of you, and I just wanted the experience of doing breath work with you. And I just that shift, being able to go there and focus on what's going on in my body, has been just clarifying and powerful and grounding. um and so, every time we meet and we work together, it's always amazing. It's always just so informative and freeing. And those conversations have been just really mind expanding, and have shown me a way of looking at what's going on in my life emotionally, that's been incredibly freeing and just very expansive. And your perspective about, moving through experiences, which is really unique. Um, it's just been a great combination for me. The stuff that you talked about in the third and final module, um, there was one thing in particular that really hit me, which was, you know, that we want to feel safe, right? And I think that there's like this real sort of like pull to define safety as something that's external, that somebody else, a relationship, a person, a situation, a job can make you feel safe. But until that goes away, um and if it's external, it's not real safety. That real safety is something that lives inside of you, and that you access on your own, and that flourishes and lives inside of you. Like the idea that somebody else gives it to us. I think that's um I think that for a long time I thought that, and I think that one of the reasons we hold on to certain things for so hard and so long is because we think that the feeling of safety or freedom or euphoria or whatever is they're giving it to us, as opposed to it's in us and we're sharing it with them, which is it's just so much more of a powerful um, um, perspective, or sort of way to live, that it's in us and it's in our control and we can get back to it.
Yeah, I mean that's really the whole game. Is it's and even more powerfully is just realizing you can't not have it. It doesn't go anywhere. The only reason you don't feel it is because your mind gets busy and all those fears, and which are just subconscious stories. And that is, if you can remember that, of like, you don't have to hold on to it even within yourself. That sense of safety is purely your mind, or the sense of unsafety is purely your mind telling you stories, and that's
Yeah,
the
that
that's the powerful thing. Yeah.
that level of holding on to it, right? That you can't not have it because it's in you. That kind of a thought, combined with the breath work, somehow the breath work sort of opens the door to really like feel that and experience it and have that live clearly in your body. I honestly feel like I'm a different person than I was a year ago. Just so much more like um comfortable in my body and comfortable in it with myself. I'm safe, I'm okay, I can handle it. Whereas a year ago, it was really like I was spiraling, and it was very hard to hold on to that sense of that sort of that center, that sense that I'm really okay. Even if it's hard, I'm still safe, I'm still present, I'm not going to abandon myself. I think that just the more we can really be comfortable in who we are and trust that that's enough. Which is a terrible example, but I saw this movie recently, the other night, Jay Kelly with George Clooney, and he's talking about, somebody, he sort of becomes a movie star because he plays himself. And they're like, somebody questions him that's all you do, and his response is, do you know how hard it is to be yourself? And I think that there's a lot of truth in that, and that like the more we can get comfortable with and lean into and embrace who we really are, and just trust that whatever that looks like, the right people are going to show up and embrace it, and want that part of you, and if they don't, they're not your people, and keep moving and let the right people show up. I feel like I'm much more able to do that now than I was a year ago.
From my perspective, you're a vastly different person. And I remember the first call we had. I remember where I was, and I remember chatting to you, and I remember the first time I met you, and it was just your nervous system was so much more upregulated. There was a lot of fear, and you're so much calmer. I just want to take a moment to appreciate that. I think and that is testament to you. You've put yourself out there in so many ways, and you're on this process, and you've committed to it. And it's been an incredible process for you, and it is still. And I just want you to appreciate that. Actually, it's been a very hard year, as you say, and you're dealing with some very hard stuff. And there's fucking 6 decades of this shit. I mean, it takes some
Yeah.
time to shift, and it takes some time to come through. And you're staying the course. And as I say, you're staying the course for others in your life as well, which is an unbelievable thing. And from my perspective, what it means to be a man, and that is the sort of masculine, is you're able to work on your own shit because it allows you to be there for others. And from my side, that is what I see in everything you're doing. And you keep putting yourself into uncomfortable situations and facing stuff. And that's all anyone can ask. A huge testament to you and what you're doing and how you're
Thank you.
showing up. And I'm sorry.
You've been an amazing partner in this journey, and you've really helped me so much, and I'm so grateful.